G'day, it's Taro here from Sunland Caravans, and today we're going to look at this magnificent 21'6" Phoenix. I'd like to show you through some of the features and some of the options that these people have taken. We'll start here at the front, as per usual. So, standard blackjack 12-volt jockey leg, standard on all Phoenixes, and manual jockey wheel. Why do we have both? Well, if you want to move the van while it's not attached to the vehicle, the jockey wheel is the only way to do that. You can't do that with this electric jockey leg, but for just taking it on and off the vehicle, these are very, very handy. Ratchet handbrake, DO35 hitch there. This van has an ATM of 3.5 tonne. These guys have optioned the bigger of our toolboxes, so this is an MRT toolbox that's been nicely powder coated. It's a gull wing style, so it opens up from both sides. And you'll see if we open it this side here, on gas struts of course, we've got our 2 9-kilo gas bottles inside the toolbox with a divider there as well, separated from the rest of the box. Plus we have this shelf here that goes all the way through, so heaps and heaps of storage in this van. As we move down the side of the van, we'll have a look here. We've got our through boot, so this is a Coast 4 door, the taller of the two catch doors that we do. They've optioned to have a marine barbecue in this, so this is the Sizzler marine barbecue. Beautiful little stainless steel barbecue there, lift up lid, stainless steel plate, very functional barbecue, and doesn't take up a lot of room inside the through boot, which is handy. They've gone with an optional 240 power point on the outside, so they can use the other cooking appliances here at this external table, along with our electric awning there as well. Here's one I haven't shown you for a while. Dust covers. So we supply dust covers with the Phoenix models, and it's optional on our other models throughout the range. So we've got a dust cover here over the door vent, and there'll be one for the fridge as well. Simple to slide in and out off this sail track here. I'll just lift this out here and show you what it looks like to take off, so nice and easy, and come in handy. As we move down the side of the van, we'll go through our airbag controls there. So we've got XT auto airbag suspension, so we've got our manual controls there with the inflation up and down, plus an additional airline out there, which is great for pumping up your tyres. Outside entertainment, so we've got our TV box here, so 240 power, 12-volt power, and our connections for our TV and our satellite dish, because we have an auto satellite dish on the roof of this as well. 2 external speakers, another table just in case you want to use this end of the van as well, and another external gas band as well, so you've got another option other than just using the barbecue at that end. As we come around to the back of the van, we've got our 2 hatches. So we've got our plumbing hatch here. This van will come with a 190 litre general purpose water tank, a 60 litre filtered water tank, and a 130 litre grey water tank. We've got our 2 water pumps there, our water filter. The gas heater is fitted into this back box here, being a 21'6", and a Gerard instant gas hot water system. All that's underneath the seat in the shower too, so it doesn't take up any usable space in the van, so you don't lose any storage space, which is fantastic. Battery compartment, so as we've seen in a few of our vans, this is evolving and changing a little bit. This isn't quite what the 2024 hatch will look like, but this is what the 2024 batteries will look like. So if we have a look in here, we've got 3 individual batteries here, all at 150 amp hours each, so a total of 450 amp hours of lithium power, plus this control box here, which has got your solar regulators and your DC to DC charger and your BMS controller there for your battery management system as well. Plus we've got our Multiplus 3000 Vitron there, so that's a 3000 watt inverter and your 240 charger all built into that there. And as you can see, there's still plenty of space there, so we can update this later down the track if you want to add to that and put more battery power in there. Let's have a look inside the van. Okay, so now we're inside this beautiful 21'6" Phoenix. I'll point out some of the features in here. We'll start here at the bed end. So like we said before, this is a full household queen mattress, so full length and full width. They're an inner spring mattress with a pillow topper on the top. I'm told these are very, very comfortable, and 99.9% of our customers love them, so that's a good thing. We've got our overhead cupboards here. I love the colour scheme in this van. I'll show you when we get to the kitchen how pretty that is as well. But this is like sort of a dove grey, I believe, with a matte finish, which looks really, really nice. We've got our gas heater control. So we saw the gas heater in the back of the van. That's where it's actually located, but the controls are right up here next to the bed there. So you don't have to get out of bed to turn your heater on. You can make it nice and warm before you get out of bed. We've got our robes. In this case, we've got a single shelf and a hanging rail below it. We've got that both sides. We've got a couple of different options with that one, so to talk to Michael or myself about that when we get to that point. Also, you've got a CPAP cutout there as well, so a cutout either side of the bed, which will have your 240 power and your 12-volt power in there as well. Now, one of the standard features in the Phoenix is a Dometic dust reduction system, which is a Dometic pressure system that pumps air into the van while you're moving and helps pressurize the van, and therefore less chance of getting dust inside the van. These guys have optioned up to go to the Caravan, the Sahara Caravan pressure system. This one's a fair bit more expensive, but it does work really, really well. So it's actually got a fan where the Dominic one is just working on passive air as you tow. This one's pumping the air in the whole time. I'll turn this on because it is a little bit loud, but you might be able to hear that. But that is a significant amount of air I can feel pumping into the van right now. So that, along with the dust covers and how well we seal our plumbing and stuff through the floor anyway, there should be very, very little chance of getting dust in this van, even you're on the Gibber Road or one of those sort of roads. Let's have a look at the kitchen. Evo Stone benchtop, which is standard in the Phoenix. I love this colour they've gone with this one. We will put the colours in the end of this video, so if you want to take note of those. They've gone with this beautiful blue stylight for the lower cupboards with the black handles, along with that lighter grey for the top. I think this looks really, really nice. Gone with a full oven, so this is a gas oven for the oven component and the grill, and 3 gas hot plates and 1 electric hot plate up there as well. As with all Evo Stone bench tops, we can groove the draining board into the bench, and that's what we've done in this one. It looks really good and still makes it usable space as well. So even when you're not using it as a drainer, you can still use it as a prep area. Perfect spot here for a coffee machine. Black tapware, that is an option on all our models as well. So these guys have gone with the black tapware, which gives you your general purpose water plus your filtered drinking water out of those 2 holes there through those 2 handles. In the top cupboard here we'll have our satellite dish. So this has got a Promax satellite dish on the roof of the van. This will be your decoder and your controls there, and that all comes down to our 32-inch LED TV. This van has got speakers inside, but we also do have an optional Bluetooth soundbar speaker that can be attached to the TV that a lot of people are going with these days, which is very handy. Here at the dinette, so we've got this beautiful cafe dinette, Italian leather. I love the colour of this too. This is also a blue, so a lot of blues and greys going on in this van, which works really well. We've got our table pod up the top here. So here we've got 12-volt socket, we've got USB socket, we've got our battery monitor. If you can see on the screen there, it's 99.9% full at this moment in time, which is fantastic. We've got our charger and inverter controls. So literally put it onto inverter. All I need to do is switch it over to that, and it will go onto the inverter. We've got our water tank level gauges there, and our 240 power outlets there as well. As we move through the van, you'll see, being a 21'6", the big difference between this and a 20'6" is you get this additional cupboard. So cafe dinette, cupboard, and then fridge. So here we've got a top cupboard here with a slide-out pantry, which Michael will try and get better footage of in a minute, and 3 drawers below there. And then again, we've got a similar thing on this side. So we've got a big slide-out pantry there, and another slide-out pantry identical to that in this lower cupboard there as well. All at the same time with our standard kitchen, which still gets you this rubbish bin down the bottom here. If you haven't seen one of these, this is our rubbish bin, which is 2 big plastic tubs basically, which works really well. And then of course we've got our 12-volt compressor fridge here. This is the bigger of the 2 ones as well. So this is a 224 litre 12-volt compressor fridge. It's huge. We come into the ensuite. Ensuites in our vans are often a big selling feature because they are quite big without being too big, and very, very useful. So we've got a fiberglass bench top here with an integrated sink, a backlit mirror, overhead cupboards there, another little linen press in this side. We've got 3 drawers. Underneath this lid here we've got our washing machine. So this is a 3.3 kilo top loaded washing machine, but this cupboard is designed so you can take a front load washing machine if you wanted as well. Depending on the size of the van will depend on what size washing machine we can fit to. So some of the smaller vans we can only do a 2.6 kilo top loader. Come around to this side of the toilet here, we've got a recess here for our towel rails, for our towels. So 2 rails, we illuminate that as well, so nice and easy to see what you're doing. We've got our hot water system controls up the top there, and we've got our breaker switches there for our main power, inverter, and our solar. Window above the toilet there, so we've got plenty of ventilation in here if you'd like. But LED light in the roof there, that is actually also a sensor light too. So you can turn that on the sensor, and as you walk into the van, that will turn itself on. And then Michael's currently standing in the shower there because we're in such a tight space. But it's a full fiberglass shower with a couple of shelves in the back there. The fiberglass seat, as we mentioned before when we were outside the van. The floor of that shower slopes towards that grate too, so even if the van's not completely level, you should still be able to drain that shower. Okay, so that's the 21'6" Phoenix. Like I said at the start of the video, it's a beautiful van, great colour choices, and they've gone with some good options here as well. If you like this van or want some more information on this van or any of the other vans in the Sunland range, please visit sunlandcaravans.com.au or give us a call here in the factory and make an appointment to come and see us at the factory, and we'll show you how we build the vans, we'll show you the existing vans that we've got here and whatnot, and we're more than happy to help you. If you like our channel, please subscribe, please hit the like button and have a great day.